Right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live one more time right here for another edition of The Lounge. And I am joined right at this moment by three very esteemed colleagues of mine. First off, he is who I call the butt buddy of YouTube clout, Mr. David 3000.
Hello, everybody.
I was supposed to say Andy's lost his voice.
No, I'm still here. I don't know what happened there, but continue.
Mhm. David
Awkward
3000, ladies and
silence.
gentlemen. And underneath him, he is the man who I credit 30% of my He is the man who I credit 30% of my success to on YouTube, and he's doing his thing. One and only Mr. Hangman Charlie.
Yes, and it's a pleasure as always to be here on the lounge. And I want to say this one, I don't know how long I'll be on here, but David, we've got the evidence, and you're about to be exposed. Thank you for having me on again, Paige. Such a beautiful, beautiful podcast lounge we got here, chilling and killing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And the one who just showed up, the man who's probably going to know nothing about what we're talking about, but he's always a fun dude to chill with, and that is the one and only Big Doberman.
Yo, what the fuck is up, my niggas? And also, we up in the motherfucking boom boom room in this bitch. So, let's get it cracking.
All right. But first off, we gotta show off some very interesting material that me and Charlie have scraped up from the archives of Twitch.
All the court case files y'all did on some other streams before. I know about that part.
No, to explain it very, very shortly, we did a...
That's what I mean by court case files. Another code name for evidence.
We did a gameplay stream on the one and only Tom Willis show, and we were
act like the judge and stuff. Yeah,
and we were and we ended the stream, and then we found this bit of evidence once Tom left the stream yard, and it put David on full screen.
damn.
So, Paige, you do the honors.
And I'm about to show off some very plotty material.
Oh, shit's about to go down.
As we found out that David left his lotion at a very convenient place.
And his Kleenex.
Holy shit, it reminds me of the bothering, aka the quartering that Mad Black Atheist always talks about.
Yeah, and look, he even has his headphones there on top, so when he puts on his porn, he could put the headphones when he puts on the porn.
Funny about the bothering though, aka the quartering.
Yes, the quartering, yes.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yes, he has.
Remember his wife asked him why does he have her lotion? I know why he had it. He was masturbating in the basement. And plus he don't even have sex with his wife. That's some fucked up shit.
I know, right? But yeah, David 3000 has his headphones there, so the porn, the moaning of the doesn't get distracted, or the yes, all that good shit doesn't get distracted, doesn't ask his mother some questions. So he has the headphones there, he has a Kleenex, he has the fucking lotion. He's all prepared after he got off that stream. I'm sure he had himself a very happy ending to his night.
Damn, this so reminds me of the bothering.
So, David, what do you got to say about this
At the end
exposure?
of the day, he was ready to go.
I know. He was ready. He was really ready to go. About to choke his chicken. Oh, wait, we can't say that. Because of PETA. We can't say choke his chicken.
We can't say that because of PETA. We can't say that because of PETA. PETA's on us like hawks. Can't say that. Wait, I can't say that because hawks are birds.
So David, what do you have to say for yourself here?
Well, the main reason why I have the lotion there is because just in case of my hands, get dry, especially during the winter. And
I'm sure you do.
Sure you do.
the
Oh yeah, we
what
can't
proof?
have dry hands, David.
What proof?
Yeah,
Like
prove it.
like
'Cause we-
sometimes
Yeah.
my
He's probably
sometimes-
gonna. Who knows?
Well,
he's
I don't know if
maybe-
YouTube will allow us to prove it.
Yeah. Plus, since his camera is off, he may you don't know what he may be doing.
Well,
He may
I
be
was-
rubbing one off right now.
I would say this though, the reason my hands get a little bit red for drying, so. And as for my tissues, that maybe so I have it there because I get nosebleeds a lot, and just in case if I, go to sleep and then wake up and I have to, take care of it, I'll just, grab it right next to me.
So,
Yeah.
David, I gotta ask you. So you come so hard that you have to use that you get nosebleed. I've never heard that before, but I'm fascinated by it.
What? He gets a nosebleed from masturbating after busting a nut?
Sure.
David, you know there's multiple uses of tissue, right? You could be
No.
correct. You could be using the tissue or the lotion for dry hands, but also, like I said, you could be, strangling your willy. And then the other thing is you could be using Kleenex for wiping your nose, blowing your nose, wiping the bloody nose. And then
All
you
I'm
could
gonna
also
say
use
is
it
just,
to clean up the
David,
messes.
it's okay, man.
Hey, we've all been there, David. Like one day you'll have
It's okay,
a girl
man.
will.
You must be very stressed because you had to deal with a lot of the kooks. that we have.
Hey, look at it this way, David. One day,
You look very pleasurable in this picture. I will say that about you.
David, look at
Mm.
this way. One day, a woman is going to be your tissue.
I'm just fucking with you,
You
man.
do look like you're. Yeah. Oh, he knows. He knows. He knows.
A woman's going to be your tissue,
But
and
he
you
does
just
look like.
like. I was going to say, word
But
of
he does
advice,
look
David.
like he's wanting to buy Charlie's OnlyFans. He has that kind of look to his face. We kind of do got to admit.
Oh, heck no.
David. Word of advice.
Yes.
Some girls like it on their body, on their feet, on their mouth, in their mouths, in their eyes, but never, David, do it in their hair because they will freak the fuck out and they will probably stab you. Trust me, I know this from
Like he
experience.
just has the finger, like he has the finger on his chin. He has that look of like he's just questioning life, and he's like, "Should I just go ahead and buy Charlie's OnlyFans? I guess I should."
Hey, David, first 20 people get it for $10. It's regular $30 a month. Just remember.
Hey, imagine if this was Plushy Boy instead of David on that chair. Man, we would be clowning Plushy Boy even harder.
See, this is the one regret I have. I wish we caught him in that same situation. Like David,
because I can't stand that dude. I'm not meaning to say this word though, but you know what I always called him? Honky Maru.
Oh.
But
'cause
David,
my friend Arthur the N word before, and I didn't appreciate that.
But David, like, look at it this way. We don't judge you. Like I said, we've all been there. We've all had the lotion and the Kleenex. Like I told you, David, one day a girl's gonna be your tissue, where you really don't have to worry about that unless she doesn't want to have sex
Yeah.
with you. Then you'll have to dust that off and get it back on your desk. Just remember that, David. You know how old I was when I had to put the lotion and the Kleenex away because I found a girlfriend? I was 14. And just remember that. And pretty much I went the rest of my life not really needing that Kleenex and lotion. So remember, one of these days, David, and if you go by my teachings of what I've taught you so far, you too will be a sex god like yours truly.
Oh yeah, and trust me, man. Once you start getting your dick sucked by them females, man.
Oh, yeah.
shit, you ain't never want to go back to jacking off.
Yeah, like David, like Andrew is a lost cause. I've had to send him so many blow up dolls up there.
Oh,
He
yeah.
keeps popping them. So like, and I sent Jordan a blow up doll of a.
Fuck dolls. He's using
I
dolls.
I sent Jordan a blow up doll with my face on it. So you know. So David, I see potential in you
Oh, man.
that I could train you. I can help you out to become like me. The only advice I give you is if you're with a woman for less than a few months, don't get her pregnant. And don't marry her after that, after she gets pregnant. Just remember that. But other than that, if you follow my teaching and learn from my mistakes, David, you can not only be a sex god like me, but you could be better. Think about it, David. You could be better than the Hangman Charlie in the sack. Just follow my teachings. But I still need that money. Your checks
better
keep
follow
bouncing,
this
motherfucker.
dog. Shit, and also, there's one thing you're gonna have to learn later on too. You better talk some good ass game to them females, because they love it when you talk all that game to their ass.
But also, on the other hand,
David has already been taking lessons from Charlie. As Charlie's been the great sex ed teacher, as we all know.
Straighten them eyes too while you talk all that shit to them.
yeah, and David, here's another thing. Some girls,
Everything you must do, look them straight in their eyes while you talking all that shit to them. That way they know you're serious.
Some girls, you don't even need to do anything. Some girls will just look at you and think you're just the greatest thing ever. Either that or desperate, one or the other. But you won't care.
Yeah.
But they'll come up to you, and you don't even need to do too much. And then your friends will be like, "How in the hell are you getting a girl like that?" And what I tell my friends that you'll tell them. And remember, you're not doing anything. They just come to you. You're like this, straight game, man. You say it in the nerdiest way possible, which I know you would. I said because like I've told you, David, learn my teachings, make your friends jealous, and be able to walk out with leather pants and a fur coat, acting like you're the hottest thing around, even if you don't look like the hottest thing. You know, a 6-pack rating. David, you will become the greater version of me.
I'm telling you, man, you're gonna definitely enjoy being that sex god, that big time play.
I've even told David, Big Doberman. I told David, I said, you got one thing. I ask him when he loses his virginity is he has to do it on his chair, just for shits and giggles. Even if the chair is all rusted and broken, just do it on the chair for me. Then I know I did my teachings right. What, David?
You say great. I think you're the opposite.
Well, David, if you like think about it. Remember Tom told me that he has possibly some work for me up there if I ever wanted to go up to where he's at. You're not that far from me, David. So we could have in person classes, and I could get you by years in to walk around like me with a fur coat and leather pants, walking around like you're the hottest thing in the world, even if you don't look like shit.
Hold on, our fur coats even banned since like the 90s.
Oh yeah, that's right. Then where would they get my fur coats from? Never mind. Anyway, David, you like a fur coat? I'll get you one. I'll import it from Indonesia.
Yeah. No, thank you. Out of respect for Mr. Barker, you know.
Well, you can wear your Bob Barker shirt under your fur coat. Actually, I don't know. I don't know too many girls who are hot for Bob Barker. So maybe you have to figure something else out. No, I got it, David. Yeah. I got the Perk T-shirt you can wear. The most manliest man of men of all time that will get any girl wet, even still to this day. Chuck Norris. You wear a Chuck Norris shirt, David, and it's over. It's over for those girls. You got them.
No comment.
But yes, David. One day maybe I'll be in your area and we could, and I'll teach you how to strut. I'll teach you to wear. Well, everybody, welcome to the lounge, y'all. This is the new host. I've taken over. This is Hangman Charlie. How is everybody doing? This is going to be the sex education version of the lounge. and we are here with the very inexperienced David 3000, the very experienced, of course, your host Hangman Charlie, and the other experienced Big Doberman. So yes, we're going to be talking about butt plugs. We're going to be talking about vibrators, dildos, and strap-ons for some of you ladies out there. Woman empowerment, y'all. But so David, another piece of advice: never have a girl give you a strap-on or tell you she got a strap-on. When she tells you she either likes to peg or she's got a strap-on, that's when you run. I mean, run for the hills. And I mean, run over the hill, jump off a bridge.
Sorry, Page's guy.
Well, me, this is what I tell they ass if they try to say that. I'll tell you right now, ain't no motherfucker pegging me. I'm the motherfucker dominating all the way. So it's either you let me dominate your ass the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. Because there ain't no pegging me at all.
Okay, David, you go. I know Big Doberman is my teacher's assistant. So David, you go by what Big Doberman just said. You say word for word of what you would do if a girl tried to peg you or tried to ask if you want to be pegged.
It's a hell no. I'm the fucking man here. I ain't the bitch here. I ain't no faggot. So I'm gonna tell you right now.
If they're asking, I think that's a problem. That's a problem in itself.
Or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours. Cause there ain't no motherfucker dominating me. I'm the only motherfucker dominates because I'm the one with the real dick. You ain't got shit. So which one is gonna be? And if she tries to pull the dildo on you, you choosing the hard way. Then smack the shit out of her and then turn her over. I said, oh, you wanted the hard way, and then smack her ass with your hand a couple times. And then she starts getting impressed that, oh, I like this. I want you to punish me more. Then spank the shit out of her even more.
And David, nothing wrong with getting Viagra. Just saying.
But if you can get hard naturally, don't fuck with it.
Yeah, don't. If you get a big one and don't have to worry about like it dropping every 5 seconds, then you're good. But if you need it, nothing wrong with getting Viagra. I will not judge you. I may mock you every so often, but I will not judge you. Oh, J-Man's a Jits here. Hey, wait. J-Man's a Jits. Oh, great. Another 45 minutes. I'm about to leave because I'm going to watch a movie. But so Jordan, it's only been 20 minutes. But also, Jordan, how's my blow-up doll? My face I sent you.
Man.
And torching the boy.
Danny's here. Danny, I'm glad you're here because I finally got my Redbubble merch in the mail. That took so long, but Danny, I finally got it, so thank you.
Hey, at least you got yours.
By the way, if you haven't seen Lock It In, check it out on Spotify. It is our show.
And like what I was going to say, at least look at it this way. You got yours before they had to cancel my order.
To send in the Mafia.
I know, it would have had to call me and Tom. Which meant David, we were going to drive over to where Danny's from, and then we were going to drive up to your neck of the woods to have your first rendition. Don't worry though, we lock you in a room and there'll be big scary men around you. Let's see who's commenting. Wait, the blow-up doll looks like you? I couldn't tell the difference. Jordan said. I said, well, you probably were doing it from behind. That's probably why you couldn't tell.
Oh man.
But with that being said, guys, I think I've done everything I need to. I'm about to head in, enjoy my Subway, and watch 1 hour photo. David, you have yourself a very wonderful, pleasurable night. Remember what we've taught you here, and you've been exposed. Jordan, if you want to see the masturbation picture besides the Creator Renegades, go back to the beginning of this video so you can see it all for yourself. Phenomenal and always a pleasure. Thank you for having me on. And Big Doberman, we need to talk more. I think me and you got some good convos. Anyway,
yeah,
have a good night.
On some of this shit though, but don't always do something like that though. Unless she's unless she's a ratchet and you got to defend yourself.
Oh yeah, especially or if she's in that BDSM stuff, David. Just FYI, if you want BDSM. Info, message my boy Moctezuma. All right. Anyway, later, guys.
Well, That was Hangman Charlie, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, because right there, that was just a BDM.
He sure does
BDSM
have a voice,
part
but
that I
man, he's
was
able to keep that
saying.
going. But
By the way, Paige, what's gonna happen to your camera with the lagging laboratory camera there?
I'm having I was getting ready to say I'm having internet issues, so guys, work with me.
Oh, what got joined here? No.
I've been having internet issues lately for like the
Hey.
better part of the day, so like just work with me.
Good thing charge.
But I'm waiting for Danny here, so that way, like Danny, I can see finally.
He's
I
online
can
on
say that
Discord.
I finally
so-
got our Lock It In journal. Finally got it. It's smaller than I expected to be. I'll give it that, but I think it's a nice carrying length.
You know what you could do is write ideas for
It
locking
even
in.
has a folder. Oh wow! It even has a folder in the back of it.
You know what you could do is write on.
Well, I don't need to write ideas for it, considering the fact that we have a whole section in our server for ideas. Oh, and speaking of, here he is.
Hey, you finally got your merch in the mail. Congratulations.
And it exists.
Yes, I told you it was real.
Finally, yes.
You didn't have to send the mafia after me after all, did you?
Yeah. Well, if I don't get my coasters, I will send the mafia after you.
Oh, the coasters, they should come on Monday.
So, Danny, what do you have to say about Sorry recently? You know,
I think he's he's a bit too concerned about David's sex life because he doesn't even have a sex life. But
Well, oh, by the way, Danny, you saw my video. Speaking of,
I didn't watch it yet.
well, I gotta say, you'll like it. That's
I
not
bet. But as much as no matter what, we gotta love, by the way, Hangman Charlie, because he's a great guy, a great promoter of all the content and all that stuff.
Oh, I gotta say this one time. I'm gonna do a
As much as I
parody.
talk about him, that man.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, what were they say?
As much as I talk about Hangman Charlie, I will say this: he is 30. I will say this though: he is 30% of why my YouTube channel is the way it is. Through his constant promotion, all this other kind of stuff. But whatever he does, he does. I can't really stop him from worrying about David's sex life. The only thing I can do is just advise him, hey, like chill it down. But that's all him.
Danny, you need to have some of your own merch at home. For you to make videos of sponsors.
Yes, I should buy my own Shut Up Phone shirts and Jordy Gecko shirts and Dat Boy shower curtains, all that good stuff.
Hold on. I want to share the screen with the Geico one.
Go ahead.
Let me do that right now. Jordy Geico.
Oh, this is big government in the building. 3 times in the building.
3 times in the building.
I just had to fucking do that one.
All right.
Oh man. What? Oh, Jordan asked, "What percentage am I when it comes to your channel?" You're about 20. I'd say you're about 20%. I gave Hangman a 30 because like he was very actively promoting my stuff, and I always say like he's the reason why I got to 100 because he simply is.
Danny sent me the link there to make the signs on the page.
Fine.
Continue, page.
But Jordan, I think I'll give him 20. I think that's fairly reasonable.
What about Danny?
Because I will give you this. You've had your moments on my shows, so I'll give you that.
What about Danny? How much percent is Danny?
Well, Danny, considering the fact I haven't actually made content with Danny, except for arguably the Console Wars episode. So like I can't say Danny really has a percentage on my channel.
As for Jordan from my channel,
I know
got-
David's probably over there like, what about me?
Well, I'll say this about Jordan from my channel. For my channel, Jordan is.
Wait, what about Charles?
No, Jordan. For my channel. For my channel, I'll give Jordan about, I would say 45% because he's been on there since 2019. So, and he's been in a lot of my videos. So I would say 45%, 50% around there between. And as for Chari, for my channel, I would say about 35. What the heck?
Oh, hey, Jonathan's here. What's going on, Jonathan?
There is.
Yeah, I'm smoking weed.
But as for Danny for my channel, I would say for what? Oh, I couldn't say the answer for Danny.
Well, Danny's out. So.
Are you shirtless? Sean says. But
Oh,
anyways,
Okay,
Danny's
David,
back.
I sent you the link, David. Make sure to screen share it right now.
Yeah, he's coming back slowly but surely. He'll be coming in.
All right. Oh, Babatron. As for Mr. Cincinnati, 0%, but that's different story. All right. I think I know him. He'll get that about it. All right. Here we go.
This is one of the best designs on my page yet. And who made this up? Was it you, David, who created this meme, or was it somebody else?
It was Torn himself.
He did? Oh well, he's probably gonna ask for residuals.
All right.
Okay, so now everything seems to be back to normal. Like I said, I'm having internet issues, so again, bear with me.
Okay.
Well, yeah, Danny, glad to see. What is this that I'm gonna? What is this I'm about to see?
It's one of the best shirts ever.
It's backstage.
Oh, I need to see this. Let's see. I'm looking at it.
Tell me who would I want to buy that? If you buy it right now, you'll get a shout out on the air.
Yeah.
Is Jordan on the chat right now?
Oh man, buy yourself a Jordan Little Geico shirt.
It looks great. I hope one of Jordan's parents buy it.
What, Danny? What kind of chat?
He's looking at it. Wait a minute. Oh, what, Jordan? What do you want?
And if you,
he hasn't seen this yet.
you
He
can buy it in the next 30 minutes.
He didn't even know I made merch of it. He didn't even know I made merch of it.
And if you can buy it in the next 30 minutes, you will get. And if you can buy this shirt in the next 30 minutes, you'll get it autographed by Mr. Jordan Little himself.
I don't know if that's guaranteed, but
He will come to your town, and he will come to your town wherever it is, and he will autograph it himself.
Jester Gaming said he's gonna buy it.
Already?
Yeah, look on the chat. Look on the chat right now.
Buy it right now.
Come on, guys. Buy the Jordan Little Geico shirt.
Oh, 1990.
Buy the Jordan Little Geico t-shirt, and you can save yourself a good percentage.
I'll put the link in the live chat. Hold on.
Yes, please do.
For Chester.
I hope if Jordan does come in here, he's gonna have that angry face, like when his dog off him. But he's like, okay, why did you make much of me without me knowing?
Yes, about $20 is
Oh,
completely
man.
worth. You can
Charlie-
also get
Yeah, 1990 for Jordan Little Geico T-shirt.
Well, I can't. I said it before. I can't control the prices. That's Redbubble's fault. Why it's $19.90. But if it was 1995, at least that would be the year Jordan was born. So that would be funnier, wouldn't it?
yeah.
Oh man.
Well, this is great news. For the people who really if people buy it right now, they'll get a special shout out on the air. It's just a limited time shout out. And not only that, you'll get a shout out on my channel as well. So if you get a shout out on my channel as well, you can get it on here.
And you'll get an exclusive video from me.
Yeah, only tonight.
And hey,
only
Michael,
tonight.
glad to see you.
I'll be right back. Okay.
Well, anyway, Danny, I'm glad to see you here. And how are you? And how are you tonight?
Well, surprisingly, at work, at like 4:00, it was dead, and everyone was like, "Oh, we're gonna close early because it's snow. No one's gonna come in, and it's gonna be good." But then a party of 9 came in at 5 p.m., and then all these to-go orders came in, and we were just like, yeah, we're not closing early." But
Oh man, that is the life of the restaurant business.
yes. But other than that, I'm just going through the trials and tribulations of promoting polka music.
And your Redbubble.
Yes. And if you buy something from my Redbubble, you can get an exclusive content just for you. And I'm still waiting for Charlie to buy something. He doesn't have to buy the Jordan Gecko. He can buy anything. I don't care what it is. And then and Jordan can buy it.
And I'm waiting for my coasters.
Well, hey, at least you got your notebook, so that means the coasters are coming soon.
Yeah, I got my notebook, so I'm 50. I'm 20% satisfied. So I'm waiting
Hey,
for
why
my
don't
4
you show
coasters.
why don't you show off the notebook right now, just so the folks at home can see it?
Oh yeah. Hopefully my internet will cooperate with me for the few seconds that I need to. But yeah, here it is. The lock it in the game. Yeah, we have our logo on the front of it, and we have, if you need to store some things, you have a nice folder in the back of it.
Oh wow.
Nice folder in the back of it. Yeah. And then, we have some nice empty pages on the book, but it is pretty. It's a nice size. It's a nice size, and it's nice I think it's a very nice travel book. You can carry it with you, and if you need to write something very important, put it in there.
Yes. Now all we need is for a comedy fan to buy it.
David said I could use it for lock it in ideas, but then we already have a server for that. So
Well, why don't you use it for ideas? That would be funny though.
Yeah, I would, but that's already more redundant. But that's more redundant than it needs to be. And plus, we got a new guy, and we got a new guy who will probably be in future episodes. So
yes, I hope at least comedy fan or Mr. Beauregard buy it.
Oh yeah, they should. They've been great assets to the Lock It In project so far. Grateful for both of them for being on our first episodes.
Oh yes.
All I gotta say is X Factor Gaming, just stay away from us, and we'll be fine.
I don't know if he's gonna buy it.
He should. Oh, I hope he doesn't buy it.
I'll see if Josh can buy it, or at least like a Gene Rayburn pillow or something.
I need to get Rayburn's book, the Matchless Gene Rayburn. I need to get.
Oh yes,
book.
Yeah, Adam Nedeff. What a guy.
I am almost done with the Cullen book. I'm almost done.
Hmm. Well, you're better. You're doing better than me because I ain't got
I
any
just-
of them.
I enjoy I'm getting back into reading book. I'm getting back into reading some books, and it's quite nice. And I did see your comment about Sophie with the Hardy. I did see that about you getting a Hardy for Sophie.
If she wore that,
But don't worry, guys. We're setting up the GoFundMe. We're setting up the GoFundMe so Jordan can meet his Sophie. We got to support international love.
I'm back.
Oh look! Oh, David came back right when I said international love.
Yes.
Very
Now,
interesting.
David, the burning question is: when are you gonna buy something from the Redbubble stuff just for yourself?
Probably this month.
Okay.
Like I said, it takes time.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's both funny and truth. Oh, what comment? Oh.
Because I was talking about Jordy getting a Hardy for Sophie, and I was talking about how we're gonna set up the
Oh.
GoFundMe so we can support international love.
Imagine that.
That would be a great moment.
And you can buy your Andrew Hawking merch as well, I think.
Andrew Hawking.
I think I put a Andrew Hawking King of the Strippers on there. I'm not sure. Charlie said he'd buy that shirt. Charlie said he'd buy it.
Paint your faces on the show with your.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I'd say that, but that's kind of I can't say yes because I can't say I wouldn't because she's watching, but I can't say I would. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
So, how's your work today, Daniel?
It was in the middle because of the snow. Well, no, I liked it because we had not many customers inside, but nevertheless, it was still a bit busy-ish.
You said you want to work at. Can I say it or?
A Walgreens, yeah. I'm trying to either get a second job or just switch to a Walgreens right now, but we'll see what happens.
But that might be best because if we're gonna work on a restaurant, it takes a while of work, and also a lot of people who had worked at a restaurant don't really like it.
Depends.
Or
Yeah.
might seem
Anyway.
Well, the thing is, the restaurant business is not known for paying well. Like, being honest.
Yeah. I know certain
David, you haven't had a job yet, so you don't understand the importance of wage.
Well, I do have an Etsy.
But yeah, maybe we can.
Etsy.
And Jester Gaming saying I can see Danny working at a record store, and wow, that would be very interesting. Danny at a record store. The thing is, record stores are very scarce nowadays.
Well, there is a record store. It's called Record Reunion, and they have all kinds of. Well, they have very little at these CD stores in St. Louis. There's very, very little polka records. It's like a wee bit, like that much, and I found it, and that's the only sad part. But other than that, they have everything else you could probably want.
Are you gonna buy out the inventory?
No, I wouldn't want to do that. I'd like to work there, but I imagine the wage isn't very good.
If I'm ever gonna get a job, I would like it to be at home. I mean, nowadays obviously, but I meant like if I want edit videos, for people, like more often. Now I'm on my Etsy, but probably for like I don't know company for me to just do it at home and have my own.
I think David should be the receptionist for Charlie's sex education store.
Oh heck no!
Oh yes, yes,
Heck no!
yes. This is David 3000 speaking. How can I help you?
Oh yes.
Oh no, Mister. Oh no, Mr. Charlie is not available at this moment.
I'll be like,
pr-
no, by the way, Hangman Charlie, he's not available right now. Can I take a message?
yeah, Charlie must be going to a Trump Tower place or whatever hotel.
Oh no, Charlie didn't go to Trump Tower. I know someone who did, but
Or you should say we.
he
Charlie
loves
is
that
busy
shit.
at the moment exploring his assets.
Mhm.
I can leave a want to leave a message.
Hmm.
So let's talk about what was our favorite insults last night. One of mine was I'll pick David's IQ 1, or the amount of times David has to ask a girl to prom 24. And I mean, by the 6th or 7th joke, it was getting old, but he was still doing it, and that's why it was funny because everyone was just losing their mind, especially David. But I can see why David
Oh,
would
man.
get pissed off because if you made fun of me for like 10 cases, I wouldn't like it either. But Charlie was talking about this the other night. It's but all of them, Brandon, Jordan, David, and Andrew, they're all easy to F with. So
Well, I don't know about Nihar.
I'm talking about the Rant and Rave host specifically, but I would say, let's see, in ranks of easiness to mess with, it goes David, Jordan, because they'll both, rage or flip their chairs or something.
No, and for you is me, Torn, and Brandon.
Well, no, Brandon doesn't do it. I mean, I'll just make some funny comment to Brandon. He'll say, Danny, you mother trucker, you," but anyway, and then continue on with the stream. Like he'll laugh at it for 2 seconds and then continue.
Yeah, Danny. Brandon is very chill with it.
Yeah, that's why I like Brandon. He's chill. He's not trying to do nothing.
Brandon's chill with it compared to you and Jordan, David. Like,
Yeah.
I would say when it comes to when it comes to levels of easiest, when it comes to levels of tard rage, I would put David at the bottom. David, you're at the bottom. But you're only 17. You have room to improve. But Danny, I think we can all agree that hope is very slim.
I'm not easy to go. You have to pay me down before I that didn't sound. Yeah, that didn't make any sense to him. Sorry.
Yeah, that doesn't sound. That sounds actually. Sounds like you want to get. Sounds like Jordan wants to get pegged, but that's for another day. Maybe things aren't going so well in his house, and Sophie kind of needs a little pleasure. So, but we'll keep it. We'll keep it at that.
So let's talk about the Super Bowl.
David, you're at the bottom. You have room to grow.
Jordan is after. But anyway, let's talk about the Super Bowl, shall we? The Super Bowl is tomorrow on I forgot what channel, but
it's probably
yeah,
everywhere. Every major channel is showing it, most likely.
But it's going to be the Buccaneers and the Chiefs going at it for the Super Bowl champion. Who knows who's going to win tomorrow? It could be either Brady again for the heck 7th time, and or it could be the Chiefs. I don't know. Paige, who do you think is going to win? Let's do our predictions.
I don't. Oh, my pick is simple. I don't care who wins. I wish you didn't interrupt me with my levels of tard rage, but it is what it is. Um,
I have an answer.
What is
Okay. How much does it cost a pirate to get his ears pierced? A buccaneer.
Oh,
Hey, it cost a buccaneer to get your ears pierced. All right. Anyway, I had to do that. That was a dad joke. But actually, I don't care who wins the Super Bowl because I don't watch
Oh.
football. I watch the Super Bowl. I think it's boring. That's just me. But yeah, I don't really care who wins.
I'm
Unlike
kind of
the
in the I'm kind of
2021.
in the same boat. The last couple of Super Bowls have been kind of.
I remember.
I'm kind of in the same boat. The last Super Bowls have been kind of meh.
Especially back in what 2019 Super Bowl, or was I'm talking about like the actual year it happened, not the season itself, but like Super Bowl 54. I mean, 53 or 54, one of those two. I remember there was a Super Bowl that was like very boring. Like everybody was talking about the next day. It was so boring, you know. My personal favorite was the Super Bowl from 4 years ago. That's my, you know. Why couldn't the every year get to a private mood?
It was rated R. That's from SpongeBob, by the way. And if you watched Rant and
was
Rave
rated.
last week for some reason, you saw how Jordan and Charlie demonstrated their expertise or not of SpongeBob, and I'm very surprised that.
Well, as for I know there was a Super Bowl that Jordan loved, where at the end something happened that Jordan was I'll just see about that. But I think I know. I think he knows what I'm talking about. But what's coming up in your channel, dating?
Lately, it's been a couple of vintage polka videos.
Paige, do you like polka?
Polka is not well. Polka is not my thing. I don't prefer polka. I really don't prefer any style, genre, or the other because like I listen to pretty much anything, especially because I'm a musician. So I got to keep my ideas very diverse.
Yeah, you gotta play the polka on the upright bass. Hey, sometimes it works.
Well, I could play polka on either or.
Yes.
Are we talking about how?
I just gotta pretty much. I'm gonna elaborate on this before we move on, David. I see you over there. Just chill out. Just take a second, bro. Chill out. It's all good. But yeah, it's very I'm very diverse. I could be very diverse, and like I could probably play some polka. Just you gotta just dial back the you just gotta dial back the neck. You just gotta dial back the neck pickup and go up on the bridge. Gotta go up on the bridge pickup, and then maybe just curve my finger to the left a little bit, upright style, and I can kind of mimic an upright sound. Although I did put upright strings on an electric one time, and that was such a nightmare because upright strings are bigger than you think they are.
That's weird.
See Danny cuddling. Oh, Danny cuddling his little Scooby.
Yes, that's why we're on the lounge.
But yeah, upright strings. They're so much they're so much bigger than electric strings, and it's insane.
Look what Chester said, Danny.
Yes, I do.
Imagine you, Danny, and Chester playing it.
Oh, that would be great. When we have
Jester,
bring our instruments.
Oh man, I wish Jester would come in here. That'd be nice. Me and Jester could just have a segment called Bass Talk.
Okay, let's talk about Super Bowl 69. No. That's probably going to be in. Wait, which Super Bowl is this? 52?
This is 55. This is 55.
Oh.
So we have a long way to go until 69.
So that's 2035.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That'd be 2035. So just wait 14 more years, David, and then we can tease Andrew about. Oh, Andrew, it's your favorite number on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Mm.
When
Imagine us 14 years from now.
We're still gonna be doing this. I wonder.
I don't know if we'll still be doing this. Oh man, if we're still doing this, man, Danny, like we'll be like 30, like we'll be 30, like 30, 33 years old.
And Hangman Charlie will have a successful career from his OnlyFans, and and Alex Perez will be the world's biggest YouTuber.
Well, actually, Mr. Scott.
I'm sorry, yeah. And hopefully in 15 years, a certain wheel watcher is out of prison. Anyway.
Oh God.
All right, let's see. Jordan doesn't like someone named
Oh
Cam,
man, but
Cam Newton. Not
yeah, Cam Newton.
I'm sorry, I don't know
No.
who Cam. I don't know who Cam Newton is.
But let's be honest, Cam Newton sounds like Wayne Newton's like scuffed younger brother. For being honest,
But
but I'm gonna get you, Cam Newton.
Cam Newton. Well, yeah, Super Bowl 50. That was a beautiful moment. Let me look it up. Cam Newton. Let me see. Yep. Hold on, let me turn my camera. Hold on. Here's Cam Newton. Cam Newton. He's a great player, you know.
Mm.
He is a fantastic player with the Patriots, you know. He's just a great player. So, what's coming up on your channel page besides the Lounge and Lebanon Cut?
Well, mostly that. Those two. I'll probably start doing some reaction videos in the near future. Do something different on here.
You should do reaction videos.
'Cause I definitely do want to start adding some different.
You should do reaction videos to the Games of Fans podcast.
Who are you talking to?
Page.
Well,
He was talking to
You
me.
should do,
Well, that'd be stupid, but
Yeah, I was about to. I'm feeling. This is why me and Danny get along. We feel the same things. We feel the same things. Like no, like that's not a good idea. Like, that's just not a good idea. Mainly
Yeah,
because
like
on
what-
Game
what-
Show Fans
what-
podcast.
yeah, what use would that be?
Yeah, like as much respect to Josh and everything. It's like Josh kind of. I'll say this: Josh kind of paved the way for me and Danny. Paved the way for me to kind of step in and do what me and Danny are doing. So I owe that to Josh. Always got to give credit where credit is due. It just first of all, like game show, like those episodes, especially like are pretty long. That's first off. So it would be like I'd have to chop
Yeah.
that up into parts. That's first off.
I didn't really like.
And
the
second
early
of all,
ones.
that too. The early ones were not up to par. Like they would eventually, like as it would get better. That too, and 3. I could just do videos talking about those same topics, and so I don't need to react to. those.
Yes.
Did you watch the Wheel of Fortune episode?
Or listen to it rather. That wasn't a
Yeah.
video.
Listen.
Somewhat. Somewhat. I've listened to it somewhat.
Well, as for the pyramid one, oh my god.
I love the pyramid one. I love it so much, and I hope to have him on very, very soon.
Oh, for locking it out. Yeah, I wonder.
Oh yeah.
I wonder how Mr. Beauregard will feel about that.
Well, that's not even a question. But yeah,
Or the other host on there.
sure. But we got yeah, the Wheel of Fortune one. That was the last one we ever recorded, and at that point, Josh just wanted to quit editing them and make me do it, and I was like, no, and blah 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 blah. We have locked it in.
Yeah. And now I do the editing.
How long
I
exactly
will.
does it take to edit? Isn't that an hour to edit?
It depends on how long the episode is.
Go. Yeah.
It depends on what it depends on how long the episode is. To be honest, although because we use Craig to record, and although I don't mind Craig, the only thing with Craig is each episode in audio file is like a gigabyte long in storage. It's like pretty big storage, which is why sometimes which is why I feel like that last episode I just couldn't use it because it was just like storage wise, it is a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just had to use my MP3 of it because it was because thing is MP3 versus Wave, the storage comparison is much smaller, and it's insane because that same episode but with MP3 was only 50 megabytes.
Paige, could you try to use OBS on the next one?
Yeah. I'll probably use Craig. We'll probably use Craig again.
And perhaps we could even try to use StreamYard and then just edit it like an audio thing, kind of like how you two did the Lock It In pilot sometime last year.
Oh yeah, like how we and David did the Lock It In pilot. We can probably do that.
Have you ever tried?
But it'll probably be like.
Have you ever tried Handbrake, Paige? The application Handbrake.
I've never heard of that.
Well, it's where you can make your video files smaller, so it could probably help you out that way. I could teach you how.
Well, I can just convert it through my phone audio editor app. I can just convert it through there, to be honest. So.
Well,
but yeah, it's crazy. I don't mind using Craig because Craig does good audio. Because I think I used the Craig audio on the first episode. Well, actually, I should say the second pilot. I should say
episode 0.
Yeah, the Danny Lewis pilot. I'll put it that way.
Danny Lewis.
But because it's a gigabyte of storage, and that is pretty hefty.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the first one wasn't a gigabyte. Well, that episode wasn't a gigabyte. That was more like 500 and something megabytes. But that's for an audio file. That's pretty big.
Yeah, any gigabyte is pretty big when you think about it.
Well, I can consider gigabytes more so for games and certain apps. Like I know my music making app is 3 gigabytes.
Oof.
But that's mainly because I have so many packs on it.
Yeah. I wonder I wonder. Now you have two computers. How many gigabytes does your computer have? Like for each one?
Well, actually, I have. Well, actually, I have three. Well, actually, first of all, I have three computers. Um,
Oh,
but let me see one second.
I should get a laptop.
if you're gonna ask
What'd
me,
you say?
get 8.
What were you saying?
David, go ahead about laptops.
Oh, if you're gonna get a laptop, get an HP laptop. Windows 10.
I have an HP laptop.
Wow.
I have an HP laptop, and then I have this Nextbook tablet PC, and then I have a big ThinkCenter PC underneath.
How many gigabytes are for each? Like one for each computer. Like how many gigabytes total?
I think my laptop I think is 500 gigs. I think my laptop is 500 gigs. And I think my combined my computer I think is about my ThinkCenter is about the same. I don't know how much my Nextbook is, but I know it's pretty small for that size. It's about what you expect for that size. I'll put it that much.
When I got my laptop a few years ago, it has 903 gigabytes. That's what my laptop is.
Cool.
You should get a laptop, Danny. It'll help you, especially in
Yeah, well,
especially
Well-
that any interruptions, in the basement.
well, that too, and I could put more stuff on the laptop.
A laptop is good for if you're on the go. I think if you're looking to if you're a fan of customizing, I think you're better off with a PC because I think getting a PC is much more easier to customize and it's much more easier getting into than a laptop. Especially because I think I'm about to get more RAM. Even though I do think I need more RAM for my laptop because I only have like 4 gig because I really want to get some 8 gig RAM on it.
I wonder if
Nowadays,
Charlie
it
has a. I think Charlie has a separate laptop for just porn.
Well, 4 is good for like if you're just recording, like 4 gigabytes will kind of get you through. But in terms of like screen sharing, all this kind of stuff, 8 gigabyte is the way to go.
Yeah.
Trust me. Nowadays, you want 8 gigabytes of RAM. It takes you further because you have more because RAM will give you more memory.
Charlie has a Chromebook, by the way, Danny.
Oh, so he probably puts his porn on that one.
I was about to say the only person I think out of all you guys who's like really seen my laptop, who's like really seen my laptop is Danny. That's only because we just started a snap streak.
Oh yes.
Like Danny has seen like my full I don't think he hasn't seen my full setup, but like he's seen like mostly the part of what you see.
I didn't even know you had 3 computers. Shit.
Well, yeah, because I keep the third computer over there because I haven't charged it. I haven't charged the tablet PC in how long? I don't even know how long. It's been a while. But like Danny, like he's seen what I have in here for the most part.
Sure.
You still
I don't even think Danny knew that I had 2 TVs in here.
I didn't know you had any TVs.
you should do a like a room tour, so people can know like what's behind the scenes.
Oh, that's a bit creepy, David. No.
No, I meant for videos. In general.
Oh, showing off your video software. Well, that's something about that. Oh, Jordan says, finally something me and Danny agree on. Yep, I should get a laptop. Oh, okay. Jordan, enlighten me. Why do you think I should get a laptop?
Well, I think Jordan has a laptop, but I think he needs.
I'll try not to, I don't know if I should get an Acer.
An Acer.
Yeah, because it updates every week.
Well, Acer laptops aren't bad if you get like if you want a good Acer laptop, get one of the Aspire. Like get one of the Aspires. Those are pretty good.
If we're gonna get if we're gonna get nice for Acer laptops, be careful because look what happened to Torn on Ranking Rave.
Yeah, that would be the reason. But I probably wouldn't use the laptop well, actually, I may use the laptop to stream.
You could, if you have enough gigabytes, you could play Roblox on it.
Yes, and I've seen Jordan's laptop, the way he streams stuff. The quality's not bad, so.
Yeah, it could have some improvement. I would just say that. Like he should have like a microphone like Pages using, or like a better background or I would still have a built-in camera too. You can take it with it wherever it goes. As long as you're not great, you got great Wi-Fi, then you're okay. Well,
Wi-Fi.
and also because you were talking about the microphone. Yeah, microphone is it's a nice touch. It's always a nice touch to have. I am probably thinking about maybe getting a new one at some point in the future, but like this right now, like so far ever since I started using it, it's been very stable. And I don't have any issues with it, and also I can just sit here and do this with it. So
well, now if we're gonna do streaming, I suggest to use a like an actual desktop computer.
Cool.
Technically, but I suggest like a desktop computer, not a laptop, because this is what Tom told me. Like laptops can't handle like games well, like streaming. So if we're gonna like stream on Twitch and YouTube for like gaming streams, you should definitely get a desktop and use it wisely. I'll just put it that way.
yeah, no. Well, like a laptop, I think a laptop for the most part will be fine. Your laptop should be fine as long as you have these two important things. As long as you have a decent graphics card and a decent amount of RAM, and you have to have at least 8 gigabytes of RAM, you should be able to do gaming just fine.
Yeah.
But like I think those two are like just the necessities: a decent graphics card and RAM, and 8 gigabytes of RAM.
Yeah. I think I know Jordan has a green screen. He should probably have like a nice background behind his green screen and not just show the green screen. Like something to stand out, not just a blank green screen. And of course, StreamYard has the green screen feature, which is pretty nice, especially if you're using the StreamYard Pro. Then you can really do something with that, the green screen.
Always recommend StreamYard Pro.
Yeah.
Surprised David doesn't have it, but
I'll get it sometime down the line. Now of course, how much money is it again per month? Is it?
It's $29 for a month, I believe.
So about $30. So, now is it as for a month? Is it for a month of streaming hours, or is it for like actual each month? Like for
What did you say?
like if you're gonna get the Pro, do you have to pay $29 like for a month of streaming hours, or you have to even like if there's 1 month you don't do streaming, you still have to pay $29.
I'm pretty sure you still have to pay if you even if you don't use it because you're still subscribed to it.
Hmm.
But
They
David, considering you'll be using it anyways, so that's not a problem with you.
yeah. I just StreamYard still had it where they still have it for amount of hours instead of like actually each month. But I know Brian Martin's been using it for ranking rate, which is, pretty good. And I know Jordan's not going to use it for bird call, unfortunately. But, um, but maybe I should have gone to call for podcast for StreamYard Pro, StreamYard Pro for Callbird. I should have done that.
Yeah.
We shouldn't do any more Callbirds until next year.
I was talking about for that one time.
Oh yeah, but still, like,
But
because
yeah,
the thing is with StreamYard, like the thing is with StreamYard Pro, like it opens you in ways that like you wouldn't imagine it to. Because
Yeah.
now, like whenever I do stream, like whenever I think about doing streams, I think about getting a nice background. I think about like how I can like do overlays, because I know like if I would ever do like pre-tape videos, like I know I have a bunch of custom overlays that I could use.
Yeah.
Oh,
But the main reason I don't, the only reason I use, I think,
What was that thing?
no. Continue, Paige. I'm sorry.
the main reason I don't use overlays so much at the moment is because one, I can just logo in the corner for one, especially if I'm gonna cut. I don't think I wouldn't want a lounge logo in the corner. I don't think it wouldn't. It just wouldn't do right. It just wouldn't do right for that size. And it makes you look at things when you're streaming. It makes you look at them differently. I will say that with StreamYard Pro.
Pretty much. I might get StreamYard
Because when I first had it, I had it because I made a new account. And I got it for like free for 14 days. So I was wondering, like, okay, like, what's the big deal with this? Because I didn't really get it so much. But then I saw all the stuff you could do, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I might get StreamYard Pro like this summer. I might get it then.
Well, we'll be waiting with bated breath.
Mm.
Now, in Game Show news, very briefly, there's a new Facebook group called the Game Show Memorabilia Museum. Paige, you should join that actually if you're interested. But people are showing off the stuff they got, and I found this picture right here. David, try to guess whose collection this is.
Is that Robbie?
No, that's someone else we both know.
Is it Kristen?
No,
Dixie, that is.
no, it's not. No,
Is
it's,
it
That definitely wouldn't be Christians.
come on,
just say who?
it's Pat's.
Oh,
And look, he even included the friend or foe mug, and he even included the where the hell is it? This is down here. Yeah, and his Super Greed coasters.
wow. Who made the group? Actually,
I don't know. I think it's someone in the industry, in the game show industry, who has like all kinds of stuff. So, like people like John Ritchie Jr. and Lee.
that seems a pretty interesting group there.
Oh yes.
Danny,
Oh yeah, what's the name of the group?
Game Show Memorabilia Museum.
Oh, okay. I think.
Let me look that up.
But one of the while we're on the topic of game show kind of memorabilia, one of the things that I think one of the things I'm very proud that I've had for as long as I've had it, and I don't know if you guys knew that I had this, but I have an electronic version of Let's Make a Deal.
Oh wow. Oh, I found the group, by the way.
With the actual voice of Monty Hall.
Really? I didn't know
Yeah,
those exist.
It's part of what's on the table. It's part of what's on the table in the back.
I didn't know those existed.
Yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty big. One sec.
Most of my game memorabilia consists of board games and a Chuck Woolery bobblehead.
Chuck Woolery. Oh my god.
I love Chuck Woolery.
This is pretty big.
Oh wow.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Split up game shows. Danny, remember that game show server I made back in 2019?
Yep. That was a bad idea from the beginning.
We all know what happened at the end.
Oh yes.
I closed down the server back on January 2nd because of a certain someone decided to but that's a different story for another time. Back in 2020, that is, not this year, thank God.
Gee, hard to believe 2020 is over.
Oh man, it's hard to believe that we're 2 months into 2021.
Shit, yeah. Well, let's hope these vaccines do their job on the right track so we can go back to normalcy in 2022.
My thing with the vaccine is that there's 4 parts to it.
Oh. Well,
I don't know if you guys know that, but
I know there's several different shots that some people have to get. Yeah.
Yeah, there's 4 stages to the vaccine.
Yes, but we gotta hope that the 46th administration does their job and that the pandemic won't last 7 more years. Because I did read an article. I read an article that the pandemic could last for 7 years if the shit doesn't go properly. But hopefully that doesn't happen.
Oh, I hope it.
So what?
Hello.
Jordan?
He's playing for. Oh, there he is. What's the problem?
Yeah.
$19.90.
That's not my problem.
What's gonna be your problem after? It's gonna be your problem after I'm done with you, Danny.
What's the deal? 1990, 1999. You saved 9 cents. Big deal.
9 more cents. It's it makes more sense.
Ha ha.
Pun intended.
In the retail
Anyway.
world, 1999 is more. 1999 is more what you expected, but 1990 in a lot of cases increases your profit margin.
Oh. It should have been 1995 for the year you were born there, Jordy.
Anyway, how are you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Hey, we're doing all right.
I thought you won't be on this show until by the end of this month, Jordan.
I didn't say I wouldn't be. Look, I said I wouldn't be streaming or anything on my channel until after my break is over.
Well,
Man, I know of a lot of loopholes that you kids can't even understand.
Well, once you get back to
At the end of the day, he can do whatever he wants.
Once you get back to him, we have some business to do with the Handman. Once you get back to him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He deserves what's coming to him. But then again, I'm gonna save that for. I'm gonna save that while I still can, because I'm not gonna talk trash about Charlie while he's gone. Because I'm not gonna waste 15 to 45 minutes of wasting valuable time on one of Paige's streams and not let him have a spotlight.
Yeah, it's only fun to make fun of Charlie when he's here. Doing it when he's not here, that kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Unless if
But
it's on
anyway.
live chat.
I'm in mine and my sister's room playing some LA Noir. You know, just
Mhm.
it's the one for the
That's what I say.
Xbox
I
One.
figured that was a different. That's what I say. I figured that's a different location for you.
Mhm.
We're so used
Probably
to Green
here.
Wall when we see something else is a little different.
Well, I didn't feel. Well, I wanted to keep playing this and and be a part of this at the same time. So I'm not bringing a TV and right around where my desk is. So
What game are you playing?
LA Noir. It's it's like an edition where it goes from its original released consoles to the new remastered ones like for Xbox One and PS4 and all that.
Oh, but I have some good news. I'm almost at 500 subscribers. I'm at
That's good.
I'm at 494 as we speak. So I'm almost there. And once I hit 500, I'll do something special on my channel. And you'll just have to wait to see what it is.
Let me
But
just go over here.
Let me check my email to see if anyone bought the Jordy Gecko shirt.
Hey, like I said, I'll get a hard on if Sophie buys it. Hey, I'm afraid to admit nothing on here. I got nothing to hide.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, if I saw any attractive female wearing a shirt with my face on it, yeah, I would think it's good too.
Hot dang right, boy.
Hey, Danny, weren't you trying to get with like one of your coworkers?
No.
Ooh.
Because didn't you say that? Didn't you say that one of them was kind of cute or hot or something like that?
That's only because Charlie asked. Charlie was like, "Oh, Danny, you work at a restaurant. How many of them would you do on a scale of 1 to 10?" And I said, I don't know.
Oh, speaking of him. Oh, speaking of the
Hey,
sharp
man,
boy
Danny!
himself.
Yeah, we love you.
I heard somebody's trying to get with their coworker. Do you need advice?
No, I don't need advice, Charlie.
Give him advice. He needs advice.
Okay. And well, first off, Jordan, how are you and your chin strap doing?
Better than yours.
What game are you playing,
Doing
by
better
the
than
way?
yours. LA Noir, Xbox One.
Oh, that's a good game.
Yes, it is. It deserves a sequel.
Yes, it does. It's a shame. It's actually coming up to 10-year anniversary since it came out. Came out in 2011, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it did. And I was actually talking to someone about that and realized that maybe the sequel that they do now, not to give out too much because I don't want to spoil anything, but if they want to do this right, I think they should do it with the person who you played as, mostly Cole Phelps, and let him have a bastard son, be the main protagonist, and then all of a sudden, continue where he left off, but only you start at the bottom and all that, and yada yada yada. But however,
that would be interesting.
Here's the catch, though. The timeline has to take place in either the late 70s or early 80s.
I'd be down for that.
Mm-hmm.
In the 80s, but that's fine with me. Now, Danny.
Yes.
As a man who has bedded many waitresses and a few and one cook, I have plenty of advice to you.
I don't need
first
the advice. He was just citing an example.
He needs his advice.
Paige says he needs it. He's the host, so I'm doing what the host tells me to do. Anyway, Danny, so you just gotta go up to him. You gotta learn how to do a very casual but elegant walk with confidence. You gotta go up to him and say, "Hey, how are you doing?" And deepen your voice a little bit. Maybe take the glasses off, put some contacts on. But then again, there's some girls who like guys with glasses. Trust me, I know. And then you start conversating. The other thing you do but don't do it in a creepy way. Do it in a casual way. Like if you're putting something up or helping out with something, listen to some of the conversation. Find out what she likes.
Frick my life.
That way, when you start conversating with her, you can talk about things maybe that she may be interested in, because she may not be interested in polka music. So you gotta find something else to do. Then you can ease your way into it. You can ease your way into polka, Redbubble, all that good stuff.
Oh yes.
See if she wants to do a sex tape that you can sell on polka or on Redbubble.
No.
You know what? I actually agree with Jenna. He must be part of the hookup culture, you know? Maybe you should have your own t-shirt that says, for the hookup culture.
And Danny, like I told David with his chair, the one thing that I ask for you to do is when you're plowing her, play some polka music while you're doing it.
I don't know if I would do that. That would be just...
See, Jordan, what I have to pull up with.
I think the beat of the polka would probably mess up with his balance with his performance.
True,
you know,
it would be hilarious as all hell.
I think Danny, when Danny, the first thing he hears polka, he's just got to pop up his accordion and start playing along with it.
Well, hell, like
Maybe
polka would be
he's like,
interesting.
okay, maybe I can add like some triplets here.
Like for instance, when one of the girls I had sex with a while back, we played the song that was playing in the background was "Whore" by In This Moment, which is quite fitting. But by the way, Jordan, what do you have to say about David's lotion and napkins?
No,
The hell's he doing?
no, he's talking to his.
Oh, okay. All right.
I saw that picture too, Charlie. That was pretty funny. We caught David.
I know. I'm trying to get Jordan's reaction to it so I could get his 2 cents in, but he's telling us, hold on, he's being a mime right now.
He's being summoned.
Okay, I just had to,
Was that your dad in the background?
yeah. Don't worry about it. But either way, what was the question again?
What'd you think of the exposure of David's lotion and napkins?
David's lozier and napkins?
Lotion.
Yeah, we
Lotion.
found there's some lotion and napkins right on David's bedside. What do you think he's using it for?
One probably use the lotion because he might have skin problems, and the napkins probably to blow his nose because he's got some boogies up in his nose.
No, it's for nosebleeds, just in case.
Well,
Same difference.
But we think.
Well,
it's for
I even told
masturbating.
David. I said, David, you come so hard, you start getting a nosebleed. Never seen that before, but first time for everything.
Mm.
Hey, some people work differently.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Some people don't stroke it; they freaking just use their hands and push down.
Danny gets turned on by polka. Hangman gets turned on by people at his job. Jordan gets turned on by Sophie. Like we all have something that.
I thought Jordan got turned on by me. That's what I've been hearing.
Only in your sick head, Charlie.
No, actually, it's in someone else's sick head that we know.
Who would that be?
The guy who torments you almost as much as I do.
You're that guy. Okay.
That's in his sick head. It's like when I did the whole women empowerment thing. He says, "Hey, Charlie, you shouldn't do that because Jordan may get offended because he classifies himself as a woman. I mean, she classifies herself as a woman."
I know who you're talking about, and you know what? He rambles more than you when it comes to being on here, Charlie.
Well, he is called Rambler, so what do you expect?
But I don't know if he's telling the truth.
That's true.
Well,
See, anybody who has the name Truth has to be a liar.
Good night, everybody. I'm gonna go watch the TV show.
Good night, Danny.
Right.
Remember what I taught you.
All right, Danny, enjoy the polka.
Well, I'm about to head out too. I just wanted to come in here. I mainly came in first because I saw Jordan reared his head in here, so I was like, oh, Jordan decided to grace his presence on the lounge. And then I was like, I heard Danny say something about trying to get with a woman at work. So I was like, oh, okay, I can give him some insight. Danny, just remember, like, Danny, remember my school only costs $49.99 a month.
And
David,
it took you less than 5 minutes to do it, and not 45 or 50.
I know, right? You know, it like, well, David's a special boy, so I had to spend 45 minutes. telling him
Special, all
some
right.
things.
He's special.
Yeah, like I had to go with 45 minutes by telling him everything, and it's still not enough. That's why I've been chopping it down each time so he can get the gist. So
Mom ever
David
finds-
is like-
if
if
his
we're
mom
being
ever
honest,
finds
like-
out, if his mom ever finds out about that, Charlie, you're a dead man. I'm not gonna lie.
If
Yeah.
we're being honest
Well,
about David, David is like our equivalent of Eugene. Because I can see David over here like,
Oh,
"Don't boo me, I'm special."
Who's Eugene?
Oh
See,
my
I
god.
told
Just
you.
look it up.
That's-
That's all you need to know. Just look it
that's
up.
a-
Hey, David, look up Eugene WWE and you'll get everything you need. But
yeah.
I'm gonna be heading back in, finish watching 1 hour photo. Excuse me, sorry, the great Robin Williams, may he rest in peace. But I will see you all later. David, remember what I told you earlier. You enjoy yourself really well tonight. Jordan, like for once, look at the blow up doll in the eyes. And Paige, as always, it was such a pleasure. Anyway, y'all have a good night.
I can't look it in the eyes anymore, Charlie, because of you.
I know. Like, oh, by the way, I'm sending you a new blow up doll with this image you see right here.
Well,
Maybe it's
I know one thing. It's white.
yes. Just make sure not to choke your chicken. Just make sure not to choke your chicken too hard. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot. That's we can't say that anymore. Make sure to
we
free-
can't.
don't-
Oh yeah. We can't say chicken anymore. It's now
Yeah.
a racial slur.
Yeah, don't. So just free your willy.
Oh,
we lost the host.
Oh,
Once
oh.
again, everybody, welcome
No,
to the
it's
lounge
my
hosted
show.
by Hangman.
This is
Shut up,
my
David.
show.
It's my show.
No,
It's my show.
This is my show.
Eat a dick, David. Eat a dick. Anyway, welcome to the lounge, everybody. Is Hangman Charlie here with his lounge with the sexually inexperienced David 3000
Oh
Charlie.
and
boy.
the
Why?
and the
Why?
sexually obsessed with blow up dolls, Jig Mental Jets.
Why?
And I, of
why-
course,
Why did Paige leave me alone with these morons?
and I'm of course your host, the sex god himself, Hangman Charlie, also known as Hung Chuck, if you want to go by that. Subscribe to my OnlyFans for only $30 a month at hungchuck.com or onlyfans.com/hungchuck. I already know Jordan got a 3-month subscription. Oh shit, he's back. Never mind. Hey everybody.
Yeah, I
Please welcome
sorry
back
about
our
that
host.
internet issue. So hey, look at that. Tom is in the crowd.
Yeah, Tom Lewis.
Yeah, and here's another thing. Charlie was trying to take over your show, then Dave was trying to take over your show.
You can stay
I
out.
didn't do nothing.
Don't worry,
Hey, I never said you did anything. But
Don't worry, phenomenal one. I kept David in line, told him to eat a dick. Oh, by the way, I got a question to ask the two of you. I've already asked David, and I've got Tom, and I've got a few other people on board.
Hang on a second.
Jordan. and-
That's a new angle, Jordan. Actually, yeah. I mean, this is just me and my sister's room.
but yeah, Charlie,
Alright,
what's your
so-
question?
It's for you and J-Mads. I've already asked David this when we were watching his horrific video earlier, but do you think that both of you can send me I have a special Valentine's Day video coming up on next Sunday, the only day I work next week, but it's time that's discussed for another time. But send me like a short 10 to 15 second clip of y'all saying happy Valentine's Day. I'm not saying to do it both at the same time. That'd be weird. Just like separately. If when you can, I need it by the 13th if you're able to do it. Just send it to me through Messenger if you can.
I would do that. I would do that.
I'll
We
see
already
what I
know
can
you
do.
We already know you could. You do it, David. You already told me. I'm asking these two. Well, Paige is a
And
maybe.
yeah,
Jordan.
yeah, I'll see what I can do. I should be no problem.
So wait, what am I up to? What should I be up for?
If you could send me a short 10 to 15 second clip of you saying Happy Valentine's Day plug your shit, whatever else you gotta do in that 15 seconds and all that. Send it to me I'm doing a special episode for Valentine's Day. I'm trying to get as many people. I've gotten 6 so far. With Paige as a maybe, that's 7.
I see.
Well, actually,
All right. I'll
actually,
do it.
I don't know why I said maybe. I'll do it.
Okay, then we
Well, I
got
said maybe.
7 confirmed. What was your answer, Jordan?
I said I'll do it.
Okay, so we got 8. Okay, good. I think we're about to beat the record from last year. Anyway, y'all, with that being said, guys, I will bid you all adieu again. Pleasure as always, David. Once again, you enjoy yourself really well tonight. Don't bonk your head on the top of your bunk bed. And I'm sure you've done that a few times. Anyway, you all have a good night. Peace.
What piece?
The Hangman Charlie, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, look who's here.
And in his place, we have the one and only Mr. J Smooth himself.
Jonathan Hanna.
How's that Dragon Ball going on?
Sean, did you saw my video I posted earlier? I sent you on Discord.
No, I didn't get a chance to see it. I was busy playing.
Well,
Anyways, Jonathan, how are you, man?
Been doing fine. The internet issues be making me mad, but I guess I'm doing fine.
Oh,
Oh man,
Okay.
I feel you on the internet issues. I'm having internet issues myself.
I was gonna say, with my laptop, but that's still in. Speaking of laptops, Sean, did you reset your whole laptop? Yeah, like you said you were gonna do. Like reformat.
I haven't had that chance to yet because I haven't, I need to get some more details ironed out before I do anything, Or I might just use a different laptop altogether, to try and, do the thing in Paige's server, and maybe hopefully like if when the time is right and the money's good, I could probably get myself a gaming laptop and use for, future gameplay videos for the Super Nintendo and all that.
Or maybe get a actual desktop computer if we actually want more space and also runs more better. Just my suggestion. That's what Tom told me. Just don't run a laptop for streaming, like for
Alright.
games. And that's what Tom told me for a suggestion. You hear that microphone sound in the background?
Yeah, I can hear a microphone sound. Don't know where it's coming from.
I think it's coming from Paige.
What is it?
It could be like there's like a feedback, like a microphone issues going on. I don't know if it's me or not, but now David suggested it could be you, but he's not, being mean about it.
Well,
It's-
at
well,
this rate, at this
Well-
rate, I've been having kind of internet issues like
Well, that
lately,
would make
as you can
sense.
kind of see. So I'm
And-
probably gonna end this edition of the lounge. It's been a little bit. We're gonna keep. Want to thank everybody for tuning into this Saturday edition of the lounge. We're gonna keep it very. I want to keep this one very brief and simple because Super Bowl is coming on tomorrow, so that's why we did it tonight. Kind of get it out of the way. That way, everyone's free to do the
Oh
Super
yeah,
Bowl. Because I know
Super
some people are
Bowl.
going to watch that. So, I want to do it tonight. So that way you guys can go ahead and watch the Super Bowl. So yeah, thank everybody tuning in. Be sure to check out these people who are in the stream, give them the views there, give them support they need it on their content. So keep it up. Also, we will be live this Wednesday with another edition of Live in a Cut. We'll be on our 5th episode this season as we're on our road to finishing up season 2.
all right.
And you guys take care. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys once again. Until then,
Peace.
yep.
Good night and big balls.
Hasta la vista, essays.
video. Fuck.
God nap it.